Ciao a tutti. Da parte del Sciascia Project in Canada, da Charles Cremonesi, Gabe Macaluso e il comitato, grazie del questo invito. Leonardo Sciascia once said that the best thing on translation was said by Cervantes. Translation is the other side of the tapestry. Thankfully, Sciascia's books have been translated in many languages for the world to enjoy. In Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, Sicilians and Racalmutese seem to be the other side of the tapestry, especially when it comes to Leonardo Sciascia. But who was Sciascia? He wasn't just a statue. We can still find him in his writings. In my opinion, there's no better understanding of Sciascia's philosophy of humanity than the exchange between Don Mariano and Captain Bellodi, in the Day of the Owl, il giorno della civetta. Io ho una certa pratica del mondo, è quella che diciamo l'umanità, e ci riempiamo la bocca a dire umanità, bella parola, pieno di vento. La divido in 5 categorie: gli uomini, i mezzi uomini, gli uominichi, i, con rispetto parlando, piglianculo e i qua. What made Sciascia outstanding is that although he wrote in Italian, he understood the human and Sicilian psyche. What's fascinating about this passage is that the reader is put in Captain Bellodi's place, as we find ourselves asking, where do I fit in the 5 categories? The other point is that although Bellodi leaves Sicily frustrated and returns to his hometown in mainland Italy, Bellodi becomes symbolic of most who visit Sicily or whom have lived in Sicily and have immigrated, like our parents. Bellodi goes for a walk at night, only to discover that he fell in love with Sicily and longs to return. Like Bellodi, we too long to return to Sicily, to Casa Sciascia, and to celebrate with you. Viva Racalmuto, viva Sicilia, Italia, e viva la memoria e il lavoro di Leonardo Sciascia. Con amore da tutti noi in Canada e buon anniversario, Leonardo Sciascia. Salute.
In 2016, a group of Hamiltonians went to Racalmuto with Mayor Eisenberger as a delegation. And during that trip, Gabe Macaluso and I had the privilege of meeting a sculptor, Giuseppe Agnello. Giuseppe Agnello had sculpted a famous statue that sits in the piazza of Racalmuto. And in this brief encounter with him, Gabe and I asked him whether he would consider ever making another one. And to our amazement, he said yes, and that's how this project was born. In fact, originally we considered a bust. Upon further reflection amongst our committee and then in speaking with the sculptor, we realized that Sciascia was a man of the people, a man of the town, a man of the street, and to really represent him in the true way that he was, an intelligent person, but who was a man of the people, we had to show him in his full embodiment. But also because Hamilton and Racalmuto are twinned, we wanted to have an exact twin of the statue that we have in Racalmuto here in Hamilton. And right here, just a few steps from where we're standing, we had an unveiling where we had 13 people come from Racalmuto. And most of them were members of the city council of that city, together with spouses and other friends and people. We had gathered here approximately 600 people. It was a beautiful gala, one I'll always remember. And the thing that struck me about that was that we had people from our twin city of Racalmuto here celebrating with people of Hamilton, and it was as if these people were born and lived in the same place. There was no differentiation between the visitors and the hosts, and the hosts and the visitors. And to me, that particular Sicilia Canta was the top of the mountain, you know, basically. I don't know how Joe and Sam will be able to replicate that. I know I have faith that they will be able to, but that was quite an achievement on their part. They had about 600 people assembled in the room, entertainment, education, culture. There was a lot of love and warmth in the room, and I'll always remember it.